Today we are pleased to have an honor guest from the 3 institutions from the ITS Indonesia, from TUM Germany, and also from KU Leuven, Belgium. So in order to save time, because I believe that our lovely colleagues from ITS is ready to conduct the presentation for our SIIT student who wish to join the student exchange program abroad. So now may I invite Miss Daisy, right? And if you also have the colleagues join here, you can introduce your team as well. So please welcome Miss Daisy and maybe sister from ITS.
Okay, thank you very much for the nice opportunity. So good evening everyone. In this opportunity, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Daisy. I'm a staff for International Student Admission at Directorate of Global Engagement ITS. And also I have here Miss Chista. Chista is one of our student volunteers. Please, Chista, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, and thank you, Ms. Daisy, for the opportunity, and also from SIIT. So yeah, I'm one of the student volunteers. My name is Chista, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Chista. Okay, I think without further ado, I would like to start our presentations. Can you move, please move in the slide? Okay, so if you would like to have some opinion about Indonesia. So Indonesia is located in the little narrow of the border. Okay, we are located in Surabaya as the east part of Java Islands. Surabaya is also well known as the second largest city in Indonesia. Okay, next. Okay, here's some photos. An overview of environment in ITS. We are known as the Eco Campus, where there is a lot of plants and also special land for cycling. It is filled with the tabebuya trees. You can see here that when it is blown, it feels that you are in Japan, not in Surabaya, Indonesia. Okay, next. Okay, I would like to share about study at ITS. Okay, these are our faculties. We have 7 faculties, 1 interdisciplinary school, and then we have 39 departments. And in order to support the research environment, we also have 10 research centers, 5 community study centers, and also 4 cluster innovation centers that we call as a science technopark. Next. Okay, here's the list of the faculties and also department at ITS. As a leading university in the field of science and technology in Indonesia, we are strong in the technology, science, and also maritime. Okay, we have a faculty of science, and then faculty of industrial technology and system engineering, faculty of civil planning and geoengineering, and also faculty of marine technology. Next. Okay, we have also faculty of intelligent electrical and informatics engineering. And we have 1 faculty of creative design and digital business. And then for the faculty of vocational studies, we have 17 doctoral programs, 25 master programs, and also 17 international undergraduate programs. Other than that, we also have 1 engineering professional program. Next. Okay, we open a very wide opportunity for international students to be part of our big family. We have a full degree program start from bachelor, joint degree or double degree, and then master program and also doctoral program. We provide international undergraduate program or IUP. for the prospective student from around the world and also from Indonesia itself. And then we also have a non-degree program. It is open for exchange and also internship program. And then we also open for short program. For exchange and in internship program, the tuition fee is fully waived. And then the detailed information about exchange and also internship program, we will explain in the next slide. Okay, next. Okay, we will go to the undergraduate program at ITS. Okay, this is the list of international undergraduate program. So among 39 departments at ITS, we have 17 departments for international undergraduate program. The program is fully conducted in English, and then the students of international undergraduate program must have international exposure, such as a joint or double degree program, and then student action or summer program overseas. So it is a must for the student in the program of international undergraduate to go overseas. The next. Okay, we have 2 intakes for international undergraduate program, that is fall and spring semester. The tuition fee for per semester is $4,500 US, and then the detailed information about international undergraduate program you may get in the link that is provided in the script. Okay, next. Okay, that is the program for undergraduate at ITS. The next. Okay, this is the list of department at ITS which is open for master and doctoral program. The international program, the international students could apply for a regular program or distance learning. It has also provide the partial program for undergraduate. This is special scholarship for international students. Next. Okay, at ITS, one of the graduation requirement for postgraduate student is international publication or journal. So in this regard, we have programs to develop the English skill of the student, which is written or also oral, as well as we can write a publication. We have a one-on-one consultation, so the students schedule an appointment with the tutor to discuss about their publication. They can get feedback about their journal or publication, and so on. Okay, next. So the next is I would like to share with you about the scholarship at ITS. Okay, this is the scholarship for international students who want to continue their master and doctoral program at ITS. The coverage of this scholarship is tuition fee waive during 4 semesters of master program and then 6 semesters of a doctoral program. We also give support for immigration fee for the first years when they are in Indonesia. We open for 2 intakes, fall and spring semester, and then the detailed information you can go to the link that we provide here. Okay, and then for the non-degree program, we also have Dharma Siswa Scholarship. This is the scholarship for who interested in learning about Bahasa and also Indonesian cultures. So the Ministry of Higher Education and Culture of Indonesia provide Dharma Siswa Scholarship. It as one of the host university of this scholarship has 10 months program to learning about Bahasa and Indonesia culture. This program is still open for registration up to April 7, 2023. And then the awardee will get 2,600,000 rupiah for monthly allowance. Then for book allowance and settlement allowance, only give for once. This is 2 million and 2,600,000 rupiah. Okay, next. Okay, I will go to the non-degree program at ITS. The first one is about the exchange program. This is the most interesting program in ITS because the students do not need to pay any tuition fee, and then they will get the credit transfer for this program. And then after they finish the program, ITS will provide a certificate of completion. We also open for 2 intakes in 1 year. This is fall and spring. And then the exchange student at ITS allowed to take for three different departments. They allowed to take courses for 3 different departments with the maximum credit for bachelor is 21 credits. Then for master and doctoral program is 15 credits. Okay, and then the next one, it is about the internship program. We have 3 kinds of internship program. Those are laboratory-based internship, industrial-based internship, and also community-based internship. The duration for internship program is from 1 up to 6 months, and then the application is open throughout the year. At least 3 months before the proposed date start, the student already submitted their application. Okay, next. Okay. So each of international student at ITS will accompany by one buddy. So the buddy, like Ms. Tista, will help the student regarding the academic and also non-academic activities. One of the support that the student will get, ITS will pick them up in the airport, and then we will take them to taste the Indonesian food that we call as a soto ayam. And then we also glad to receive one student from SIIT this semester. He is Nathanon, who currently doing his exchange program in the Department of Mechanical Engineering ITS. Okay, next. So other than academic activities, we also have a tons of non-academic activities that we promise that is very, very interesting. We will have a Surabaya City tour to visit interesting and historical places around Surabaya. And then we will go outside Surabaya to enjoy the beautiful view of Mount Bromo and also beaches. Currently, we go to the Tikawarna beach. The student can do canoeing and also snorkeling. And then we also have a cultural camp. In these activities, the student will have 2 nights live in with the local people, and then they mingle with the local people, visit school, and do some fun and game activities with them. Okay, you're interested in visiting Indonesia and studying at ITS, or you already to join us with in various fun activities? If yes, you know how to reach us. You can contact me through this email. Feel free to ask anything. We are welcome you to be the part of our big family. Okay, thank you for your kind operation, and then we are looking forward to having you at ITS. Thank you.
All right, so thank you very much to Ms. Daisy from ITS Indonesia. I can say that ITS is one of our active partner university. Especially this year, we have received students from ITS to join SIIT. I think that some of students here may have chance to meet with this student. He's so lovely. And also, it's the first time that SIIT send a student to join the exchange program to ITS. I hope that he enjoys so far. It seems that he enjoyed a lot due to a lot of activities that ITS kindly provides. So it's very good to hear about the opportunity for joining student exchange program in Indonesia, which is not so far from Thailand. So this is very good for the student who don't want to travel too far from home. So maybe just visit Indonesia and to have chance to explore Indonesia with some interesting attraction place around Indonesia. So I am not sure if students in this Zoom meeting have any question to ask about ITS. students maybe too shy to ask.
Yeah.
All right. So actually, I have my team here as well from Miss Siwaporn and Miss Chontisha. I'm not sure whether they are available to turn on the microphone and turn on the mute. So I just want to introduce student and also ITS team to know my colleagues as well. Okay? We are from the International Affairs and Corporate Relations Division of SIIT. Miss Chontisha is taking care of all international students who come and study to SIIT, whereas Miss Siwaporn is taking care of our students who go out, who go and study abroad. Okay? So especially for the students who are in this Zoom meeting, maybe you will need to be familiar with our affairs and from the colleagues from the International Affairs. Okay, so I'm not sure whether my colleagues, do you have any question to ask from ITS colleagues today about the program that they are offering to SIT and also to the international student to join ITS?
All right, may I ask you to share the link or the web page that our students can see the list of courses conducted in English?
Okay, so for the list of courses, it's a bit challenging for us. So maybe later on, I will give you the list of syllabus in each department that you can share with the students, because not all the courses in the department is conducted in English. Yeah, so this is the situation in ITS, but we have a lot of courses in department that can provide in English. Yeah.
So maybe we can share that one of our students who are now joining the ITS, is he from, I mean, which program?
From mechanical engineering.
Mechanical engineering.
Ah, I
Yes.
see. So it means that there are some courses in mechanical engineering,
Yes.
right? In
They
Indonesia.
so for Natanon, it takes courses in a mechanical engineering and also electrical engineering, if I'm not mistaken.
I see. And what about the procedure to enroll in courses? So is it possible for our students to choose courses before they depart from Thailand, or they need to arrive to ITS first?
Also, this is a must for the student to take the courses before they go to Indonesia, before they go to the ITS. So currently for the Natanon, we share some courses in the department that is related with his background, and then they can choose. After that, I will try to contact the department at ITS and give the syllabus to Natanon, and then they can choose what kind of courses that is mixed with the background. This is that we can do so far.
Some students just ask, is there any possibility to do the internship in the ITS apart
Yes.
from taking courses?
Yes, sure. So as I mentioned before, that we have 3 kinds of internship. Not only for the laboratory internship, we also have an internship in the company and also internship in the community. So internship in company, the international student will team up with ITS student and then go to the company for the internship. It is about 3 up to 6 months. And then for the community internship, currently we have Brunei Darussalam students. He is doing for the internship in the community. Specifically, she is teaching in the senior high school. Yes.
All right. And is 3 months is the max or minimum, right? Is it
Yes.
possible to do less than 3 months, for example, because our summer semester is during June and July, which is only 2 months semester break. Do you think is there any possibility to do the internship less than 3 months?
Yes, it can be. For the laboratory internship, we can do it like 1 until 3 months. Yeah.
So for
For-
example, yeah, sorry, please.
Yeah, so we also have application for the French. So mostly our exchange student and also internship program is from France. And then they apply for only 2 months internship program from May 2023 until July.
All
And
right.
it is also possible for us.
All right, because the thing is that we have the summer internship program for our SIT student who complete their 3rd year study, and then before they go to the 4th year, they will spend summer semester for doing the internship either in Thailand with the company, or they can go abroad to the company or to the university to do kind of like a summer internship for a period of 2 months. So if there is a possibility to do the internship in the ITS, that would be great, because some students who may wish to join only like a short time for 2 months, something like this, to get the experience of staying in Indonesia and get the experience of learning with supervisor from ITS. Yeah.
Yes, so for the internship program, we cannot provide for the credit transfer. We just have the certificate of completion.
Certificate of completion, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. And even during the internship, accommodation also available, right? Even just only a short period of stay.
So currently we have in-campus accommodation and also off-campus accommodation. But to get the in-campus accommodation, it's a little bit tricky because it is fully booked now.
Really?
Yeah, and then also Natanon now is currently have out-campus accommodation. Yeah.
So do they need to book accommodation by themselves, or will the international office support for booking?
We can provide some alternative accommodation, and then we can help them to book.
All right. All right. So any question else from the student in the Zoom meeting?
I have a question.
Okay, please.
So I just would like you to share maybe number of international students or exchange students at ITS at the moment, and can you just share with us the nationalities of the international students at ITS at the moment? Because I think a lot of SIT students are interested in doing the exchange program in ITS, but may not have a picture of live on campus, and something like that.
Yeah, so currently we have 22 exchange students, mostly from France. Okay, and then for the internship program, we have two students for the internship program. Here's from Malaysia and then from France also. And then for full degree program, we have KNB awardee students. Maybe Miss Pichalika also know about the KNB scholarship. Yeah, the Indonesian government have a fully funded scholarship named KNB scholarship. Yeah. Currently we share with you through the email, but we didn't get any feedback because SIIT also one of the member of AUN consortium, I think. And then for the AUN, we have a special scholarship, AUN KNB scholarship. So if the KNB scholarship conducted all the courses in Bahasa, but for the AUN KNB, we provide the courses fully in English.
So sorry to interrupt. So is this scholarship for the degree seeking student or for the exchange program?
Yeah, for the master degree and also for the doctoral degree.
Okay, but not for student exchange program, right?
No, not for the exchange program.
Right. So is there any support for joining the exchange program?
We just have a tuition fee waive.
Okay, yeah. And also the international office just help to facilitate and information and helping to booking. So is the accommodation guarantee, as you said that, for example, on campus dormitory is fully booking. So what if student cannot find on campus accommodation? Will the international office help them to search for off-campus dormitory? And what if
Yes.
it's really full? How will you support the student?
So we already have some alternative for out-campus dormitory for the apartment nearby the accommodation nearby the campus. So mostly for the exchange program, not book for the on-campus accommodation. Mostly they book for the apartment nearby this. We also have the list of the accommodation. We can share with you about the accommodation alternatives.
All right. All right. All right. So to student, any question from the student? Let me check from. How many Thai student in ITS at the moment? Do you have the
Just
information?
Natanon.
Just one.
Yeah.
Only one Thai student along
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know that it is difficult for us to get the full funding student from Thai. I don't know why. Maybe you can share with us in what country usually Thai student go study abroad.
Mostly I think that Western country, European country, because they want to go a bit far away for the different culture, something like this. But Natanon is one of the student who maybe don't want to go too far away, but maybe he fall in love to Indonesia. He just want to get the experience with the Indonesian university institution, and lucky of him that he joined ITS, because I believe that ITS provide good service and good taking care of our student. Thank you very much. Yeah. Do you hear any feedback from your student who are now joining SIT?
Not yet until now, because I'm in just for the inbound student. So for the outbound student, my colleagues will take care of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but no worry, because she's still fine. We have so many Indonesian students, degree students, and she's the only one exchange students from Indonesia. Anyway, I think she can, talk to a lot of friends.
And she seems very happy.
Anyway, that's good.
Yeah, she seems very happy and enjoy our activity that we provide for the international and exchange student. Yeah.
So Miss Nishalika, when are we going to have the alumni sharing session? Because I think the student who are now joining the ITS may share his experience during this session to our SIT students.
I see, but mostly we have done already for this incoming student, because we made it in November last year. Yeah, but anyway, for the student who wish to go to ITS or to Indonesian university, feel free to tag us and to ask the question with us. Yeah.
So Miss Pichalaka, I think we previously we have met. I have met you before at 2016. Maybe you remember me or not? I don't know. I go for the SIT for the outbound staff mobility, and then yeah.
All right. So you should come back again.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. So after the pandemic, so SIT just host the ITS staff mobility 2 weeks ago, I guess. Just last week or last 2 weeks. They enjoy a lot to visit SIT. and join many activities with us. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So ITS is one of our strong partner university. All right. So if there is no more question from the student here in this Zoom meeting, we would like to thanks to Miss Daisy and sister for joining us today from ITS, and we hope that we can have more exchange students from both sides to join in the coming semester or the coming academic year. So on behalf of SIT, thank you very much for joining us today from our representative from ITS Indonesia. Thank you very much for
Thank
today.
you. Thank
Yes.
you very much,
Yeah.
Pembuka.
Yes.
Thank
So
you
for the
very much.
student who join us in this meeting, we have two more university will join us today, which is Universität München or TU Munich,นะคะ, Technical University of Munich from Germany, and also KU Leuven from Belgium who will join. So for the TU Munich will start the session at 5 o'clock, I guess. Right, from 5 o'clock. So they will have around 40 minutes of presentation. So I guess that now we still have around 18 minutes while we are waiting for our colleagues from TU Munich and also KU Leuven to join us. So if possible, may I just ask from here, P. Judy Sivaporn, could you kindly provide the information that we share with our students for the introduction on track of study, again, just provide that. And then while we are waiting for the colleagues from Germany and Belgium to join us,นะคะ, I just want to share the information that SIT will soon open the application round for the student who wish to join
exchange track. Right.
Exchange track. I mean the
Okay.
presentation slide.
The presentation slide is,
It's here, is it here?
let me check.
Okay. I mean the slide that we use. But by the way, we just talk now,นะคะ. So for the student who may just thinking whether which country I should go or which university I should go, you may just visit our website first,นะคะ, or otherwise you just go to the SIT website first and then click to the student exchange program and click outgoing. Many students just stop by our office. You know that where our office is. Okay, so we are on the second floor of SIT main building in Rangsit campus, but I know that some of you, maybe you are in Bangkadi campus and somehow you finish class late or have no time to come to visit us at our office. You can take us,นะคะ, send an email or line. We have line official, you can send many channels to communicate with us. So the way that we would like to share with you today is we provide the student exchange program, or we call exchange track, which you will, the student who will eligible to apply to this program need to complete your, to apply,นะคะ, need to complete your first semester of the third year in order to apply. So that means you will apply with us when you are in the second semester of your third year,นะคะ, because I guess that almost of you here and maybe many of you here are in the second semester already. So now it's almost the period of application. We will start our application on the 1st of April next month,นะคะ, the 1st of April, and we will close the application on the 30th of April, which is the end of April. We give you 1 month for the application. What you have to prepare is that you just go to our website to prepare all required documents. At least you need to have GPA 2.5, but for students from School of Management Technology, you need to have at least 2.9.นะคะ, and English score that meets requirement. How to know that English score is meet requirements? You just go to the SI registration office website, REG something,นะคะ, and then you click to see that the type of the English score that you have to meet in that score,นะคะ. But I would suggest that since SIT requirement, this is the basic for SIT screening only. Somehow our partner university also require, but normally they require B2 level. I can say that in SIT website, some score may be a bit lower than B2 level. So if you have score above or at least B2 level. Try to search from the internet, you will see that how much score that you need for B2 level นะคะ if you have B2 level, okay, at least you can rely that, okay, you feel relieved that, okay, you have enough score. But mostly our partner university, they not require the score, but exceptional in some year. We don't know because this is not guaranteed. It depends on the partner university. They may have special condition in the year that you are applying, or in case if there are many applicants over the quota that we have, they may consider from GPA and also English requirement. Then we suggest that you have the enough score of English score to apply with us. And some of students just ask me that whether expired score can be submitted or not. In the first step, when you apply to SIT student exchange program, for SIT selection, you can submit the expired score, but it might be in the case that some university may also require valid score, which at the time, if they require, you also need to take the new English testนะคะ, in order to meet the requirement, but normally not. But we cannot guarantee 100% that every university will not require the valid score. In case if some university require, you need to provide the proper score in timeนะคะ. And in case if you have the GPA more than 3.5 or more than that, 3.25, you can also eligible to apply for the SIT scholarship to join the student exchange program. But the application deadline will be the end of October. That means you need to firstly submit to our student exchange program first,นะคะ. What else? So while we are waiting for our colleagues from TU Munich to join,นะคะ, if the student here in this meeting room have the question, feel free to unmute your microphone and ask me,นะคะ. So step to do before applying to the exchange track today, not today, that we would like to share today is, firstly, check the requirement, whether you are eligible to apply or not, you have enough GPA, you have English score or not, and then number 2, search from the host university that you want to apply. Many students just stop by and ask which university I should go. I think that you have to ask yourself that which country you want to go. And then after that, you can search from our website to see the list of the partner university. But it doesn't mean that you can go to all of these partner university. You have to go and check that university, they offer courses in English or not, because some university that we collaborate with is not for the student exchange program. It might be for the research program or for the graduate program or for some other like joint degree, dual degree,นะคะ. If you are not sure, you can take us,นะคะ, contact us through Line official or send an email or even stop by. Feel free to stop by to talk with us. If possible, you may make the appointment first because somehow we may not available or we have another meeting, and then you consult with us, and then we can suggest that, okay, for the student in this program, they normally go to this university, and then find some course. We have to say that our colleagues from the international affairs cannot suggest about that which course that you will study. What you have to do is that if you already decide that which university that you are going to apply is this university, for example, then you just bring the course to discuss with the program secretary, your advisor, or academic professor from your program to consult about the possibility of study in that course and transfer to SIT. So everything about academic matters, course transfer, credit transfer, or whatever about academic, please consult with your academic advisor,นะคะ. You may ask from us about some example of the course that your senior already done from the previous semester. We may have some information to share, but not all. Actually, it will be with the school, each school,นะคะ. So for the course transfer or the proper course that you should take, please consult with your program secretary or the academic advisor. And then prepare all required document. and apply online within the 30th of April, we have the channel that you can submit all documents online,นะคะ, and then wait for the approval. We have the process since we close the application at the end of April, and then in May, we will consider and select the student. Some students just ask, what if I am not selected to the university that I am applying for? So we will open the second round for those who submit in the first time, but maybe you are not selected to the first university that you apply. Then we will check with the rest university. If they still have the quota, we will give suggestion to the student, and we will allow you to apply again within maybe May. This is only for those who missed from the first round. So the second group of the student will have chance to apply, but it doesn't mean that we allow you to apply to university in the same time. That means the first time you need to choose only one university that you really want to apply for. Then if you are not selected, you can apply to the second university, and after that we will consider and we will proceed for the application during June, July, or whatever. And normally the first nomination, official nomination from SIT to the selected partner university will start in September. September, October, November will be the period of application. So normally students will get the result around November or December. It's very short time before going out, before joining the partner university. Only those who join a German university or Japanese university, you will have some time because their semester will start around March and April. So you still have time during January or February. But those who go to Scandinavian country or to some university like in Switzerland, in Finland, in France, in Czech Republic, what else? In Taiwan, for example, they start their semester around January or February. That means you have a very rushed time. So everyone have to also help yourself as well. Our office can also support the student, give some advising, but student also need to support yourself as well, not just only wait for the information from us. So Judy, how do we have colleagues from TUM join us at the moment?
Not yet. I think they will come on time.
Okay, so they will come at 5.
Yes.
So we still have 8 minutes talking.
Yes.
It seems that
yeah, I would like to share with the student about the where they can find information about
okay,
courses.
please.
Okay, so here if you come to this site, right, and you will see that we will have exchange track here. So you click on it and then to the partner university. And on this page, you will see the fact sheet. The fact sheet is very important because it's a sheet that contains every information, everything you need to know for being an exchange student. For example, we have the fact sheet here for KU Leuven, which will join us today. So you just click on it, and it will link you to like many websites, for example, for the courses that offer for exchange students and for like the living information or the step for student to prepare, or even English criteria. So student can have it beforehand and like they can prepare themselves. Okay, here, for example, here is the fact sheet. So this is example, and like student, you can have from the fact sheet, you can have the idea of like the semester calendar, like when will you spend your time in the host university, or like the English criteria courses, okay, or other information necessary for being an exchange student. Okay. Or if you like cannot find any information and you have any question, you just come to our office, come to see me, P. Judy, on the second floor, as Pium has informed earlier.
P. Judy, do we still have advisory section?
Yeah, but normally students come to our office since
All right,
we
all right.
remain
Yeah,
available
because
every
I
day.
think that now many students, especially in April, many students may come and stop by our office and ask for the information. But somehow, if for especially for the student who study in Bangkadi and finish class late in the late afternoon, late evening, maybe you can take usนะคะ to our line official or even send an email to inter นะคะ inter@siit.tu.ac.th. Then we'll try to answer the question, or if you want to talk more with us, you can stop by to our office and ask. I am not sure if the student in this room are interested to go to which continental, maybe to Asia, to Western country.
For those who will join the exchange program, we do recommend you to apply for the buddy system at SIT as well, because it's a good chance for you to first practice your English. For those who are not confident with your English, you can just apply for the buddy system, and then you can be a buddy for our exchange students, so you can practice your English and then learn different cultures. And for example, if you plan to go to Germany, you can ask us to be a buddy for German students, so you will have a chance for the whole semester to talk to that German student and learn a lot from them. So I think this is a good preparation for you before you are going to join the exchange program. So can I just share?
Sure, you have 2 minutes for sharing this.
Thank you. So the buddy system, the application already open, and the application will close on the 21st of April. You can just go to the website, a Facebook page of our division, and then you can just click to apply and fill out a little bit information, and after that we will have the interview. Okay, and then we will select who will be qualified to be the buddy for our exchange students. So normally in the first semester, I mean in August, there will be around 50 or 60 exchange students joining SIT. So I think it's a good chance for you to apply. Thank you.
All right, so thank you to Pichon and P. Judy for sharing the information. Now I guess that our colleagues from TU Munich from Germany already here with us. So let me just say hi to my colleague Susanna from TU Munich. Susanna, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
All right, in time. So good evening, late afternoon from Thailand, and maybe good morning to Munich to Susanna. All right, so Susanna is from TU Munich, Germany, which we are having students from TUM join us, and also having students from SIT join TUM as well every year. So I think that today will be a very good opportunity for our students here to have chance to learn more details about Technical University of Munich. So may I just pass this stage to Susanna for sharing the information about TUM. Please enjoy the presentation from Susanna. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for welcoming me. I will just show you my presentation. I hope that I do it right. Okay. Okay, can you see my presentation?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, great. Then, well, sure, you've probably heard already some other universities, and you are still thinking where to go for your Erasmus or, for your exchange stay. And if you are thinking about Europe, that I want to show you today why you probably will regret not choosing the Technical University of Munich, also called as TUM. Okay, here you can see the agenda of today's presentation. First, I will say you some information about the Technical University of Munich in general. And then I will also tell you something about the TUM School of Management. And in the end, if there are some questions, then I can try to answer them. Okay, so TUM is located in southern Germany, allowing you to reach several great locations in Europe for a weekend trip or even longer road tour after your exams. So approximately 3.5 hours it is to Zurich, or if you want to visit Italy, the Venice, and you just need about 5 hours to go there. Or if you want to visit Austria, the Vienna, then it's just about 4 hours from Munich to go there. And also it's perfect for ski enthusiasts or hikers, or even the nature lovers. I will show you why it is so interesting for you. Well, so about the Munich, it is the city where the main campus is located, and it offers great opportunities for your leisure time as well. It provides a variety of high-quality leisure activities such as river surfing in the English Garden, hiking in the Alps, also numerous architecture and cultural attraction, and also its annual Oktoberfest takes place in Munich as well. Also, Munich got rated the world's most livable city by the Monaco's Quality of Life Survey 2018, and in August 2021, second best university city in the world by the KUA's Best Student Cities ranking. Also, many big German and international companies are located in or around Munich, and these companies are always keen on hiring TUM students for internships or for the jobs. Some general facts about the city. Well, the city consists of about 1.5 million inhabitants, which makes it the third largest city in Germany. Of those 1.5 million people, almost 40% have an international background, and from that 150,000 citizens are the students. Also, if you are interested a little bit about football, then Munich is also hometown of FC Bayern football team. It is also the city of beer. We have here about 60 beer gardens and also the largest beer house in the world. The Hofbräuhaus are located here. Also, the famous Disney castle, Schloss Neuschwanstein, is just about 1.5 hours away from Munich. Here I have some pictures from Munich and also from the Neuschwanstein Castle, which is on the left side of the in the picture. And on the other pictures, you can see the typical Oktoberfest, also the clothes which the men usually wear during the Oktoberfest, and also the food. I mean the pork knuckle, pretzel, and 1 liter beer. Here, as I told you, Munich is perfect for nature lovers. We have thousands, I would say, lakes around Munich, which you can visit. You can go for a swim there in the summer. And if you like the mountains, you can also go hiking in the Alps, which are really just about 1 hour from Munich. Here in the middle in the picture, you can see also the highest mountain in the country, the Zugspitze, which when the weather good is, you can even see from Munich. So it's really close, and you can do a visit there. And also Munich as a city has lots to offer. For example, the English Garden, which is the large public park in the city center. I have already mentioned also the river surfing on a standing wave. So if you know how to surf, you can try this challenge and try to surf in Munich. Otherwise, you can just have a look there. Or you can just meet your friends in beer garden, in English Garden, or you can even enjoy your time on our rooftop terrace. Yeah, so there is plenty opportunities to do something in your free time. Now something about TUM. Well, of those 150,000 students, almost 50,000 are enrolled at TUM. Among the 178 degree programs, you can choose from a range of subjects and courses, which is unique in Europe. It includes natural sciences and also engineering sciences, but also medicine, life sciences, economics, political, and social sciences. Currently, 36 of all programs are completely taught in English, especially at the master's level. This draws in a lot of international students as well as female students. Our share of international students and female students is one of the highest around the world among technical universities. Also, the global university rankings are convinced about the concept of TUM, which can be seen in this graphic where we put down the latest rankings. In outer light blue circle, you can see the international rankings, and in the dark blue circle, the German ones. Now something about the locations of TUM. While most TUM students study at locations in Munich or within 1 hour from the city center of Munich, the Garching and Freising, there are 2 locations which are not that close to Munich, namely Campus Straubing and Campus Heilbronn. Where you are going to study depends on which subject you will be studying. Well, you can study 7 main study fields in Munich. As you can see, there are many schools, such as, for example, our School of Management, but you can also do some informatics or medicine or architecture. You can just choose what you are interested in. Here you can see that in Campus in Garching that there are chemistry, physics, informatics, so the natural sciences you can study there. What is the next? And then in Campus Weinstefan, there you can usually, I don't know, there is, for example, TUM School of Life Sciences, and also in Taufkirchen on Ottobrunn, which is really close to Munich. There you can also study aerospace or geodesy. So yeah, many interesting things to do in these campuses. And our other 2 campuses, which are not so close to Munich, the Campus Straubing and Campus Heilbronn. It is located, the Straubing is located in Lower Bavaria, which is a little bit more east, east direction from Munich, and the Heilbronn is located in Baden-Württemberg. In Campus Straubing, you can study biotechnology and sustainability, whereas in Heilbronn, they specialized. There we have the TUM School of Management, which specialized for research about the family-led businesses and digital transformation. Independently of the TUM location, the general structure for almost all study programs at TUM and in general in Germany is as it follows. As you can see on the slide, a bachelor degree takes students between 3 to 4 years. The first 2 to 4 semesters are used to teach students the foundations of a major, and the following first to third semester allow the student to take specialization in one or several areas of interest. And master program is between 1 and 2 years long, normally consists of strengthening students' capability to conduct independent research and allow him or her to further specialize their field of interest. One important thing to know is that you may experience in Germany and at TUM another academic culture than in your home country. But, well, that is also one reason why one should study abroad. For example, a lot more self-studying is required over the semester without being tested during the semester. This means that you have to learn to manage your time well. The positive news is if you need help, you can get it. For example, from the coordinator for international affairs in the departments of schools, from a TUM unit called ProLehre, which offers programs and services to enhance the study skills and helps you to study successfully. Studies at TUM, well, most of the courses are held in English, especially at the master's levels. At bachelor's level, availability of English courses vary between schools and departments. And well, exchange generally requires at least a B1 level in the language of instruction, but you always have to ask the different schools because there are 2 exceptions. It's the TUM School of Management and another school, I'm not sure now which one, but we need B2 level in the language of instruction in English. Sorry, I have to go back. Okay, if you would like to study any language at TUM, then we have also TUM Language Center, which offers different language courses and also the German language course. And what is important about the examinations, usually only 1 exam at the end of the semester. Exam periods differs between departments. You always have to check each department when the exams take place. And also you have to check for conflicts with the new semester at your home university. Because as you can see here, we have probably different academic calendar as your home university. Our winter semester is from October to March, and summer semester is from April to the end of September. And here you can see the lecture period, exam period from when till when, and also the semester break. So usually the winter semester is like from the middle of October and goes usually till the beginning of March. And summer semester again, it usually starts in the middle of April and go, I don't know, till middle of August, with the exams included. Well, here information how to apply for exchange. Check if your home institution has a student exchange agreement with TUM. Okay, we have, otherwise I would not be here. Please start early, usually 12 to 18 months before you stay abroad. You have to usually start. You must first apply to your home university to be nominated for an exchange place. The application process may vary from university to university, so please contact your international office. And after your nomination, you can apply as an exchange student at TUM. More information on this you can find on the next slides. Here you can see the periods for applying for an exchange at TUM in winter semester. Or for the winter semester, the application period starts from the 15th of March and goes until the end of until the 15th of May. And the application for the summer semester starts on the 15th of September and goes until the 31st of October. Now let's come to the fun part. You come to Munich to study, but there is also a world outside the university. Getting to know your new environment and making friends are also important for a successful time at TUM. The TUM Global Alumni Office, this is the central part of the university, and the Student Association IA&CR offer a comprehensive orientation and support program for you. In the first few weeks before the lecture start, we offer orientation weeks, which help exchange students to get started academically and also get to know Munich and meet new friends. And the program also continues during the semester with many more excursion and culture activities, get-togethers, and so on. The events are open to all students of TUM, not just internationals, because we want to create meeting points for international and German students. Well, and even beyond this TUME organization, there is a lively student life at TUM as well. And there are also many student initiatives in which exchange students can participate. A particularly successful example is the VAR Hyperloop, a student team which took part in the SpaceX Hyperloop pods competition and holds the speed record for a Hyperloop prototype. Yeah. So you see, TUM is a very dynamic university. I hope I could convince you that it is a great location to study. And if you want more information, don't hesitate to ask me or the TUM Global Alumni Office. And now I will go to the presentation about the TUM School of Management, where I come from. because I am the program coordinator for the TUM School of Management for the incomings. So now I will tell you something more about our school. But before I tell you something, I will try to show you a video. I hope that it will work. And that you can also hear the sound. Okay. Write me if you cannot hear or see anything.
So, you know we are the TUM School of Management. You know we're one of Germany's top universities, Triple Crown accredited, with world-class research, teaching and learning. Great! But how much do you really know about us? What makes us, drives us? Uniting management and technology, TUM School of Management stands at the interface to engineering and science, contributing to solutions for today's grand societal challenges. We educate responsible talents, leaders and decision makers of the future. Our large community embodies awardees, alumni, students and researchers from all over the world. Deeply intertwined with the economy, we do not only teach, but drive best practice. We are curious about the new, thinkers with imagination and a passion for excellence. We are creators of a sustainable world, doers with an entrepreneurial spirit. We approach one another with respect, collaborate productively, and charm with our famous cozy collegiality. Digitalization and its opportunities define our research, inspire our teaching, and strengthen our students' learning experience. In order to fulfill our mission in educating responsible talents, we strive to go further, expanding our research and study programs to our new TUM campus Heilbronn, where we tailor our programs to the demands of the region's many family-owned enterprises and hidden champions, preparing for a digitalized world. You see, it is the details that define us, giving you the skill set to get a head start in your career, empowering a new generation of leadership. TUM School of Management, uniting management and technology.
Okay, so this was the video. And now back to the presentation. I hope that you can still see the presentation. Okay, I hope that you liked the video and you got also a little bit overview how the TUM School of Management looks like, also the buildings and the classrooms and so on. The TUM School of Management was founded in 2002. It had approximately 6,500 students. We have about 100 cooperation with international universities. We have about 55 professors and approximately 300 academic staff, from which I am the one person. And we have 6.5 million third-party funds per year, which is also very successful, I think. All academic programs are up to 100% in English. Here you can see the lecture period in winter semester is from mid-October until the mid of February. Summer semester is from mid-April until the end of July. And the exam period is in winter semester from mid-February until the mid of March. And in summer semester, it's usually the end of July until the mid-August. Also, TUM School of Management is happy to have the Triple Crown accreditation, which for us, we are the first management school at the German Teknologi University to receive the prestigious Triple Crown accreditation. So if you choose us, then you would probably, you will be at one of the best management schools in Germany. Well, the TUM School of Management has repeatedly been ranked as one of the best business schools among all German-speaking universities and among the HR managers. We received top scores in 11 out of 12 categories among the student survey. And yeah, Worldwide Business Research rankings published by Korea University Business School has recognized TUM School of Management as the best German business school. So you can see, yeah, they are pretty good university. We have 5 academic departments: innovation and entrepreneurship, marketing, strategy and leadership, operations and supply chain management, finance and accounting, and economics and policy. You can choose the courses from these departments definitely without any problem. You can study everything. Yeah, I'm coming back to the location of TUM, because the TUM School of Management has its campuses on all of these 5 campuses as well. Most of our courses are offered at the main campus in Munich, but you are also able to take courses in the campus in Garching or in the Center of Natural Science and Technology in Weinstefan, which is in the city of Freising. And in addition, we have also campus in Heilbronn and Straubing. Why does each campus have different color on this slide? Well, we divide our 3 main campuses with the help of colors to distinguish between them. So when you get the fact sheet or the course catalog, always look for the particular color in order to find the right campus information for you. Now I will introduce you our 3 campuses. So if you would like to go to campus Heilbronn, Straubing, or Munich, you can do so. We will really be happy to welcome you also on these 2 campuses, Heilbronn and Straubing. Well, Heilbronn combines Swabian charm with the flair for business. There's a reason why TUM School of Management offers study programs in Heilbronn. Well, the city lies in the heart of Heilbronn, Franken, the region of world market leaders. A great number of innovative firms such as Lidl, etc., and many of them family-led small and medium-sized enterprises, and they have achieved top positions in the world markets from their locations right here. Yeah, so probably you know the supermarket Lidl. Well, its place is here in Heilbronn, and also the leader of Lidl also financed regularly the campus in Heilbronn because he wanted to have Heilbronn to become a university city. So it's actually his project, and also thanks to him, we are in Heilbronn. Well, this all makes Heilbronn the perfect match for the particular TUM model with its combination of entrepreneurial spirit and innovative capacity. Moreover, at the TUM campus in Heilbronn, students have the opportunity to specialize in digital transformation and in management of family businesses. I would recommend you to come especially in the winter semester, as there are many events organized for the students, such as Welcome Day, whereas in summer semester you have much nicer weather, and you know, I mean, it's much better when you have good weather in the place where you live. Also, the campus Heilbronn also offer a buddy program for the exchange students who take care of them during the semester. They can pick them up from the airport and help them with some stuff or the student do not understand. And also, if you prefer wine, then the beer in Heilbronn is perfect for you. Heilbronn is surrounded by its vineyards, so it gives you other reason why to come to Heilbronn in winter semester as well, because of the wine events in Heilbronner Weindorf, which is the wineries where the wineries and cooperatives of the region proudly present their fine wines. So you can see in the picture on the right side below is the vineyard. It's just like the Heilbronn is surrounded by its vineyards. And the campus is also really modern. And if you are looking for a little bit cheaper accommodation than in Munich, then campus Heilbronn is perfect. And also you will usually at the beginning, you will be also offered a room in the student dorm. So it's a little bit easier. The life is easier for students in campus Heilbronn. It's also it's also smaller city. So you don't have to spend too much money on your life there. This is actually the same, how to say, this also functions the same for campus Straubing. The campus Straubing is for biotechnology and sustainability. It is a new research center fully integrated into the Technical University of Munich. The campus brings to life the connection between management studies and the natural science. It was developed in close cooperations with the state of Bavaria, the city of Straubing, and companies with sustainability requirements. And the campus offers outstanding conditions for students, combining stylishly renovated historic buildings with ultra-modern auditoriums and laboratories. Well, the city of Straubing also has enjoyed an excellent reputation as a region of renewable raw materials for many years now. This year also a museum was opened for renewable raw materials. So not only the university, but also the city concentrate on the sustainability and renewable materials. The young university town in Leuven, Bavaria is home to just under 48,000 inhabitants. So, however, it's still a vibrant center with its 8,000 years of history, where successfully tradition, modernity, and innovation are combined. Also, a wide range of recreational opportunities you can find here as well. There is also a festival, which is the Gäuborn Volksfest. It's a beer festival and fun fair. It is in August, and it's a little bit like a smaller Oktoberfest, but much better. There are not so many people. In Campus Munich, TUM School of Management is situated in the heart of Munich, known as a flourishing economic and technological hub. Munich is the city of choice for many global companies such as BMW, Siemens, and Allianz. So the unique position as a management school at the Technology University allows our students to combine their passion for management with technology and to develop an entrepreneurial spirit. Also, you can study in the campus Garching and Freising, which you can go by the public transport. You will just be there within an hour, and you can also take the courses from there if you choose Campus Munich. You can see our industrial corporations. Probably the biggest one is the Amazon now, but we have also Microsoft, McKinsey and Company, and so on. Here's something about the extracurricular offers. We prepare welcome sessions for our some exchange students. There are also some excursion and language cafes. Also, we plan a BMW plant tour, also a Munich city tour, and you can also learn many languages if you want. There is also a university sports center, so it will not be boring for you. Also, the buddy program, each student who wants to get a buddy can get a regular student buddy who will help him or her, I don't know, with some stuff which they need, or they will pick up them at the airport, or they will pick the key for them from the student dorm, and so on. Here you can see also some pictures from our events we were with the students. So I think that we have a very good program for our exchange student. The application facts and procedure. As an international exchange student, you can attend all lectures, tutorials, seminars held at the School of Management, just like the home students on both the bachelor and also the master level. So you can freely choose from our offer. As I told you, the English language proficiency is B2 if you want to take the courses in English. If you want also the German courses, then you also need the language proficiency of B2 in German. Well, you can follow also courses from other departments, but at least 60% of your course choice has to be from the TUM School of Management. When you create your study program or your learning agreement, please use our course catalog, which we have on our website, and where you can see the most common courses and also the SIIT points. And also on our website, we have a fact sheet with all important information for your exchange at the TUM School of Management about the application and the requirements and the finances and so on. Here I have the student academic calendar again, which we can go on. Things you can start right now is to improve your language skills if they have to be improved. And also have a look at the TUM course catalog, also either in our online platform, TUM Online, or I would recommend you to go and check our website from the incomings and check the course catalog, which we have there. You can also get in touch with the students at the university who were at TUM as well. Here, really important, the financial information at the end of our presentation. Well, the rent usually started at €300 per month, and well, the sky is the limit by the prices which are at the top. Health insurance is usually about €110 per month. Semester fee is usually about 140, 147 was now in the winter semester, in the summer semester, and it varies every semester. Well, so in total, you will probably need about 750 till 1,350 euro per month. And usually it depends really on your accommodation where you live. Yeah. Well, where to find out more about some School of Management? Well, we will be happy if you visit us on our website. Also, when you visit the Facebook our website of TUM School of Management, also on Instagram, we are pretty active there as well. And well, if you have any questions, if you need anything, questions about courses or accommodation, anything, I am the most important person for you then, because I'm here for the incoming students. Or if you have anything about the application, then it's probably easier to ask at TUM Global and Alumni Office. Also, you can ask there for some questions about the visas and so on. So I hope that I could convince you that it is a great location to study. And if you want more information, do not hesitate to contact me. Well, TUM is really looking forward to you welcome you. Yeah. That's it.
All right. So thank you very much to Susanna. For our student information, SIT has two bilateral exchange agreement. One is for a whole university, TU Munich, TUM, or we call TUM, and another one with TU TUM SOM, which is TU Munich School of Management. And today, Susanna kindly joined us on behalf of the representative from both TUM and also TUM SOM from the School of Management. So thank you very much for joining us today. So still have some questions from our registered student and even from some student. Student asking if I'm right. Now do they still have do you still have a scholarship for the student who join the student exchange program? I mean, in terms of the TUM.
No, we don't have any scholarship.
Okay, no more scholarship, because from our experience in several years ago, there was scholarship for the student who joined, but of course not for the School of Management, but for TUM. And
in that case, when it is in TUM, in other departments, then probably there is any scholarship.
Right.
Since I'm here from TUM School of Management, from our side, we don't have any.
Yeah, from the TUM School of Management, there is no scholarship. But so far at the moment, some years ago that we did not, that our student did not receive the scholarship. Yeah, not from TUM. And also, if I understand the language requirement, English language requirement for School of Management, you require B2 level. Yes. But for TUM itself, just B1 level, right?
It depends on other departments. I think that there are like the schools. I think that we are two schools which need the B2 language proficiency. But I think like for the Department of Mathematics or Physics, I think that they just need B1.
Right.
I mean, the students have to inform themselves what they need.
Yeah, okay. But for SIT student, I strongly suggest that you should have at least B2 level, because in order to be able to study, communicate, and everything so on. So is there any accommodation support? And because from our experience, we heard that for students who join TUM, will get maybe some quota or some option to apply for the scholarship, but for TUM, I would like to know how you support or facilitate the student in terms of searching for the accommodation.
We always try to get the students from Thailand from SIIT, and also in both of these contracts, we try to get a room in the student dorm for them.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Otherwise, there are also students who go abroad and they offer day rooms for the students. So also your students have like advantage to ask these students. But at the first time, they will be contacted if they want a room in student dormitory.
Yes, because we know that Munich is one of the crowded city, and accommodation is a bit difficult in terms of finding. But at least we feel relief that your international office helps students in searching for a proper accommodation. Yeah, and yes, thank you so much. And Heilbronn is also very nice campus for the wine as well. To visit the vineyard, and also if the student wish to do the internship, is there any possibility if they don't want to take course but just for the internship program?
Well, in this case, I'm not really sure because we didn't have any case like this, because I think that they can do the internship because they only have to do one course at least. This is like a minimum from our side. So in this case, I think that it's doable when they just do this one course and then do the internship.
Right.
And in Heilbronn or Munich or Straubing, definitely there are also opportunities how to get the internship there as well.
Right. Okay. So let me just ask our student in this room. So for the student, do you have any question to ask Ms. Susanna, who is here from TUM, and the representative from TUM and TUM SOM? Now is your chance to talk directly to the representative from TU Munich,นะคะ. So feel free to unmute your microphone and ask the question. So we have 2 minutes left for TU Munich for today. Yeah, I think that normally students will just ask when we finish the program. We ask later. So if for further question, we may, if above our knowledge, we may send an email to ask with you again. So on behalf of SIT, we would like to thanks to Susanna as the representative from TUM, and also TUM SOM, TUM School of Management, for joining our Global Week today. And we hope that you will be able to join our next session for sharing the information to our students, or even at the next events. And also thank you very much for taking good care of SIT students. As always, in every year, our students have enjoy a lot. Sorry, just one last question from the student. For School of Management, what master degree can we go to?
Well, it should be something with management, I would say.
Just management.
That's quite a difficult question.
Yeah.
I suppose something management or informatics, something like this, or mathematics, but definitely something from management as well. Well,
right.
The name.
Right. All right. Yeah. Okay, so I think time's up at the moment. So thank you very much to Susanna for joining us today for the very good and very nice presentation, including the video. So I think that now your presentation could inspire our students who wish to go to Munich soon. All right, so let's keep in touch and please take care. Thank you very much for today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so for our student, today we have one last university representative from the KU Leuven. I guess that here we also have our colleague who is the Leuven office in Thailand who join us here, but I am not sure whether colleagues from KU Leuven already here with us or not. สวัสดีค่ะคุณกุ๊ก
สวัสดีค่ะ
โอเคไม่แน่ใจทางตัวแทนจาก KU Leuven มาหรือยังเนาะคุณ
ยังค่ะซุนจิบินค่ะ
ซูชิบินใช่ไหมคะ
ใช่ค่ะ
โอเค
ซุนจิบิน
ซุนจีบินนะคะโอเค
ค่ะ
ใน
ตาม
ระห
ส
ว่า
เก
ง
จูมัน 17:50 ค่ะ
17:50โอเคเดี๋ยวจะเข้าทีหลังนะคะเพราะฉะนั้นในระหว่างที่รออยู่ตรงนี้คุณกุ๊กมีอะไรอยากจะแบบว่าอยากจะมาแชร์หรือพูดคุยกับน้องๆไหมคะ
ไม่ได้เตรียมตัวมาเลย
โอเค
ค่ะ
งั้นไม่เป็นไร
แต่ไม่เป็นไรค่ะไง
โอเค
ชื่อกันที่มานะคะกันที่มาทองขาวเป็นเจ้าหน้าที่ผู้ประสานงานใช้คำว่าผู้ประสานงานของCampus Group T KU Leuven นะคะพี่เป็นผู้ประสานงานของมหาวิทยาลัยแล้วก็เป็นผู้ประสานงานเฉพาะของคณะFaculty of Engineering Technology ด้วยค่ะ
โอเคให้ได้เห็นหน้าเห็นตาความโชคดีอย่างหนึ่งของ KU Leuven ของ SIT ที่มีกับ KU Leuven ก็คือเรามีเจ้าหน้าที่คนไทยที่อยู่ในไทยเองนะคะเพราะฉะนั้นปีนี้เป็นปีแรกที่เราส่งนักศึกษาจาก SIT ไปร่วมโครงการแลกเปลี่ยนแล้วก็ได้คุณกุ๊กนะคะซึ่งอยู่ตรงนี้กับเราเนี่ยช่วยนักศึกษาเราค่อนข้างเยอะในการให้คำแนะนำแล้วก็คือถ้าเรามีปัญหาอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเราก็จะสามารถถามได้ทันทีเลยเพราะฉะนั้นเชื่อว่า KU Leuven เนี่ยเป็นอีกหนึ่งในจะเป็นแบบ popular destination สำหรับ SIT student พอสมควรนะคะในอนาคตที่กำลังจะเปิดรับสมัครนี้เพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้ก็ถือเป็นโอกาสอันดีที่เราจะได้มาฟังทาง KU Leuven มาเตรียมข้อมูลนะคะซึ่งเดี๋ยวเขาจะเข้าเซสชันเนี่ยจะเริ่มในตอน5:50เพราะฉะนั้นตอนนี้ก็คือคุณกุ๊กก็ได้กรุณาเข้ามาตอนนี้ที่เบลเยียมของเขาจะเป็นเทอมเขาจะตรงกับเราไหม
เทอม 2ค่ะอธิบายคร่าวๆนะคะตัวพี่เองนะคะกันที่มาพี่เคยอยู่ที่ Campus Group T ที่ KU Leuven เนี่ยอยู่ที่ฝ่ายต่างประเทศนะคะ International Affairs Office เหมือนกัน10 ปีนะคะแล้วก็ย้ายกลับมาแล้วก็ตอนนี้เนี่ยทำเป็นพาร์ทไทม์เป็นเจ้าหน้าที่ผู้ประสานงานในการให้ข้อมูลแล้วก็ช่วยเหลือให้ข้อมูลนักศึกษาที่จะไปเรียนหรือว่าสนใจที่จะสมัครเรียนอยู่ที่แคมปัสนะคะเมนหลักอีกอย่างหนึ่งก็คือเรื่องโครงการความร่วมมือระหว่างมหาวิทยาลัยของ KU Leuven กับของมหาวิทยาลัยในประเทศไทยนะคะส่วนของพี่เนี่ยจะสามารถให้ข้อมูลจะช่วยน้องในหลักๆนะคะถ้าสมมติในเกี่ยวกับนักศึกษาแลกเปลี่ยนนะคะจะให้ข้อมูลช่วยในเรื่องของวีซ่าให้ข้อมูลตอบคำถามช่วยตอบคำถามช่วยให้คำแนะนำแล้วก็อาจจะเป็นที่ปรึกษาในเรื่องของการหาที่พักหรืออะไรพวกนี้นะคะเป็นเรื่อง practical information แต่ถ้าเป็น arrangement เกี่ยวกับเรื่องการเรียนการสอนเนี่ยการเรียนการลงทะเบียนวิชาอะไรอย่างเงี้ยต้องเป็นคุณซุนจี้บินซึ่งกำลังจะเป็นคนที่จะมาพูดจาก Campus Group T นะคะ Campus Group T เนี่ยเป็น Campus ของ Faculty of Engineering Technology นะคะที่น้องจะไปเรียนที่ KU Leuven ตั้งอยู่ในเมือง Leuven นะคะคุณซุนจี้บินเขาจะเป็นคนที่ประสานในเรื่องเกี่ยวกับว่าเขาจะบอกว่าวิชาไหนสามารถลงได้วิชาไหนลงไม่ได้หรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยตรงไหนอยู่ที่เทอมไหนนะคะเท่าที่ทราบคือน้องคนแรกที่ไปเนี่ยน้องไปเรียนที่เทอม2นะคะเทอม2เริ่มที่เดือนกุมภาพันธ์สัปดาห์ที่2ของกุมภา
ใช่ค่ะก็อันนี้สัญญาณของพี่กุ๊กหายไปคือนักศึกษาของเรา
คนเดือน2
โอเคมาแล้วเนาะสัญญาณหายไปเป็นพัก
ๆอ๋อเหรอคะ
โอเคเชิญต่อเลยค่ะ
ค่ะก็คือหลักๆก็คือเดี๋ยวคุณซุนจี้บินจะมาเป็นคนพูดในเรื่อง practical เป็นเรื่องเกี่ยวกับ academic information แล้วว่า arrangement หรือว่าการลงทะเบียนการอะไรพวกนี้นะคะเรื่องน่าจะใกล้มาแล้ว
ในระหว่างที่รอคุณซูจิบินมาพูดอย่างเงี้ยค่ะในฐานะที่พี่กุ๊กอยู่ที่KU Leuven มาหลายปีนะอาจจะอยากแชร์ให้น้องๆฟังว่าเมืองนี้เป็นยังไงบ้างในแง่ของคือเราไม่พูดถึงเรื่อง academic เนาะพูดถึงเรื่องของการใช้ชีวิตในเมืองนี้ค่ะมีอะไรอยากจะแชร์น้องๆไหมคะเผื่อว่า
ใช้ชีวิตในเมืองนี้เป็นเมืองต้องพูดว่าเป็นเมืองมหาวิทยาลัยโดยแท้จริงประชากรคนที่อยู่ในเมืองคนส่วนใหญ่ในเมืองประมาณ 80% คือคนที่เป็นนักศึกษาเป็นอาจารย์เป็นบุคลากรของมหาวิทยาลัยคนโดยรอบทั้งเป็นคนในเลเวนเองหรือเป็นคนที่มาจากเมืองอื่นๆประเทศเบลเยียมประเทศเล็กนะคะคนที่อยู่ที่เมืองอื่นก็เข้ามาทำงานที่เลเวนส่วนใหญ่ก็จะเป็นอาจารย์เป็นเจ้าหน้าที่ของมหาวิทยาลัยอะค่ะเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยเมืองด้วยความที่เมืองเป็นเมืองมหาวิทยาลัยcalendar ของเมืองก็จะไปตามกับ calendar ของ academic calendar ของมหาวิทยาลัยช่วงที่เปิดเทอมเมืองก็จะคึกคักช่วงปิดเทอมก็จะเงียบหน่อยแต่ว่าเมืองเขาก็จะจัดไม่ใช่แค่เฉพาะมหาลัยนะคะตัวเมืองเองที่ว่าการเมืองเองก็จะจัดกิจกรรมเพื่อที่จะเขาเรียกว่า entertain นักศึกษาแล้วก็บุคลากรหรือคนที่ทำงานอยู่ที่ในเมืองเลยเพราะนั้นเองที่เป็นซึ่งเน้นในเรื่องทางด้านในกลุ่มคนที่เป็นเขาเรียกว่าอะไร academician นะคะก็คือเป็น
แสดงว่าให้ความสำคัญกับนักศึกษามหาลัยพอสมควรต้องบอกน้องๆว่า KU Leuven ดังมากค่ะใช่ KU Leuven นี่คือเป็นมหาวิทยาลัยท็อปในท็อปนัมเบอร์วัน
ล่าสุดนี่เราได้รับอันดับที่ใน in term of science and engineering เราอยู่ในอันดับ21ของโลกนะคะ
congratulations เพราะฉะนั้นถ้าใครได้ที่นี่คือแบบว่าติดสวยๆในโปรไฟล์ในเรซูเม่
ใช่ค่ะใช่แต่ว่าด้วยความที่ท็อปแปลว่าเรียน challenge นิดนึงนะคะน้องต้องตั้งใจไปแต่ว่าในส่วนอื่นๆที่เกี่ยวกับที่ไม่เกี่ยวกับทางด้านวิชาการเนี่ยตัวเมืองเนี่ยจะซัพพอร์ตในการใช้ชีวิตของน้องแน่ๆเลยนะคะประเทศเบลเยียมเป็นประเทศที่ไม่ร้อนไม่หนาวไม่ได้หนาวมากไม่ได้เอ็กซ์ตรีมเยอรมันจะหนาวกว่าถ้าอยากเห็นหิมะต้องข้ามไปเยอรมันของเรามีหิมะตกแต่ไม่ได้มากมายเท่าไหร่นะคะเมืองจะมีความหลากหลายทางอากาศประมาณนึงแต่ไม่ได้ซีเวียมากไม่ได้แบบว่าหนาวซะจนทนอยู่ไม่ได้หรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะมีหิมะตกบ้างประมาณแบบปีนึงประมาณเดือนกว่าๆอะไรประมาณนี้ค่ะร้อนก็ไม่ได้ร้อนมากช่วงที่น้องไปถ้าไปเทอม2อย่างตอนนี้น้องจะเป็นช่วงที่ดีที่สุดเลยเป็นสปริงนะคะก็จะสวยต้นไม้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะเป็นเมืองที่สภาพอากาศดีมากความเป็นอยู่ดีมากน้องอยู่นู้นน้องต้องเดินน้องต้องขี่จักรยานรถยนต์จะน้อยเพราะว่าเขาจะลดปริมาณมลภาวะที่เข้าไปในเมืองเพราะฉะนั้นในเมืองเนี่ยจะมีแค่รถบัสหรือรถที่เป็น private ที่ไม่มากเท่าไหร่นะคะจะเน้นให้คนใช้จักรยานจะมีทางจักรยานมีfacility ต่างๆที่จะช่วยให้คนเดินถนนให้คนขี่จักรยานสะดวกมากนะคะร้านค้าซูเปอร์มาร์เก็ตร้านซักผ้าทุกอย่างไม่ได้ลำบากเลยเพราะว่ามันไม่ใช่แค่เด็กต่างชาติที่เข้าไปอยู่เพราะมีเด็กเบลเยียมจากเมืองอื่นๆเขาก็มาพักด้วยแล้วเขาก็มาอยู่หอวันตอนเย็นบางทีเขาก็ออกมานั่งทานข้าวมาดื่มมาอะไรกันอย่างเงี้ยค่ะทุกอย่างจะเขาเรียกว่าอะไร facilitate การใช้ชีวิตของคนในมหาวิทยาลัยซึ่งก็เป็นทั้งอาจารย์และนักเรียนแล้วก็บุคลากรนะคะ
ปรากฏว่าเด็กๆฟังแล้ว สมเทไปสมัครที่ KU Leuven กันว่าถามเรื่องค่าครองชีพหน่อยค่ะ living cost ค่ะเป็นยังไงบ้าง
living cost นะคะจริงๆแล้วเมื่อสักครู่นี้เห็นทางทุมเขาบอกว่าประมาณ750จริงๆของเราก็ more or less นะคะแต่ว่า750เนี่ยอาจจะไปหนักอยู่ทาง accommodation เพราะตัว accommodation เนี่ยไม่แน่ใจว่าส่วนใหญ่เด็กนักเรียนไทยจะ prefer ห้องที่มีห้องน้ำก็จะราคาสูงกว่าห้องที่เป็นห้องน้ำรวมนะคะถ้าเป็นห้องที่มีห้องน้ำก็จะราคาเริ่มต้นประมาณ450ยูโรต่อเดือนนะคะแต่ว่าค่าอาหารค่าอะไรเนี่ยถ้าเป็นอาหารของที่แคนทีนมหาวิทยาลัยซึ่งได้ซับซิไดจากรัฐบาลราคาก็จะไม่แพงมากนะคะยิ่งถ้าทำอาหารทานเองก็จะไม่แพงมีเอเชียนซูเปอร์มาร์เก็ตอยู่ในเมืองมีร้านไทยร้านไทยรีสอร์ทที่เป็นร้านเขาเหมือนกับเขาเรียกข้าวราดแกงอย่างเงี้ยค่ะน้องๆก็ไปทานซึ่งตอนนี้น้องๆก็ส่วนใหญ่นักเรียนไทยก็จะฝากท้องไว้ที่ร้านนั้นเพราะว่าจะแบบประมาณแบบจานหนึ่ง7ยูโรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะแล้วอิ่มมากโดยเฉพาะเด็กผู้ชายจะบอกว่าเป็นร้านที่ทานแล้วอิ่มมากอะไรเงี้ยอาหารของที่แคนทีนก็จะเยอะเหมือนกันเยอะมากด้วยแต่ว่าบางคนนักเรียนไทยเราก็ยัง prefer อาหารเอเชียมากกว่าแต่ถ้าคนชอบสปาเกตตี้นี่ไปทานเลยค่ะเยอะมากเฟรนช์ฟรายเติมได้ไม่อั้นถ้าจะเป็นที่แคนทีนมหาวิทยาลัยนะคะส่วนเรื่องอื่นๆเรื่องที่ต้องเรื่องเด่นของเขาคือเรื่องเกี่ยวกับ social welfare นะคะในเรื่องของpublic transportation ราคาไม่สูงแล้วถ้าเป็นนักศึกษาเนี่ยปกติขึ้นรถเมล์เนี่ย1จัมป์จะประมาณ2ยูโรแต่ถ้าเป็นบัตรนักเรียนรายปีนะคะปีเลยนะคะถึงน้องจะไปซีเมสเตอร์เดียวแต่เขาก็น้องสามารถซื้อตั๋วรายปีได้ราคา25ยูโรขึ้นกี่จัมป์ก็ได้ขึ้นได้ทั้งปีอยู่ในเมืองเลเวิลได้รอบเลยเพราะฉะนั้นต่อให้น้องขี่จักรยานไม่เป็นหรือว่าอยากนั่งรถเมย์มากกว่าอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็นั่งได้แล้วรถเมย์เขา reliable ก็คือมาตามเวลาวันหยุดมาน้อยวันทำงานวันเรียนมาเยอะอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะส่วนที่เด่นอีกอย่างนึงคือเรื่องประกันสุขภาพนะคะน้องสามารถเลือกได้ว่าน้องจะไปซื้อประกันสุขภาพที่นู่นหรือเปล่าปีละนะคะไม่ใช่ต่อเดือนปีละ100ยูโรประมาณนั้นถ้าเป็นรายเดือนเขาจะส่วนใหญ่ถ้าเป็นน้องไปไม่ถึงปีเนี่ยเขาก็จะจ่ายเป็นรายซีมิสเตอร์รายไตรมาส3เดือนนะคะ
All right, I think that now the representative from KU Leuven already here with us. So if you are convenient, please turn on your camera.
Yes, okay. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Good evening.
Hello, Kantima.
Hello, could you introduce yourself, please?
Good evening. So my name is Hilde Lauwereys, and Kantima and I know each other already for years. I am the International Relations Liaison for our Faculty of Engineering Technology in KU Leuven. I think, normally speaking, also my colleague, Mr. Jibin's son, was planning to join, but I don't see him yet among the participants.
Hopefully he will join soon. It seems that someone is joining us, but I'm not sure whether that would be him or not. Subin, right? His name is Subin. So good evening. I am P. Chalika from SIT International Affairs, and this is the first time that we see each other. So very nice to see you, and also thank you very much for your time and for joining our SIT Global Weeks today, because there are a lot of students who are interested to go to Belgium. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I can see quite a lot of students here in the Zoom meeting. So I hope that some of them will be convinced by our presentation to join the program. We have sent you a presentation. I don't know if you have if you have seen it and have downloaded it.
Would you like us to share the presentation from outside, right?
It's your choice.
Sure. We are fine either. So now we can even share as well.
No, okay, no, but that's perfect.
Okay, so if you are ready, can I just ask you to start to present about KU Leuven?
Yes. So good evening. So as I said, my colleague, Mr. Jibin's son, and myself were planning to do each part of the presentation. My colleague works in the campus Group T, which is the campus where the undergraduate program in English in engineering is taught. And this program is also the one, and actually I already at this moment see my colleague appearing in the Zoom call. I was just mentioning that this is the campus where the undergraduate English taught program is present. Maybe I just first leave the word to my colleague to introduce himself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zhibin San, and I work at the Faculty of Engineering Technology, campus Group T Leuven. And thanks, Hilda, for the introduction. She will begin with our general introduction of our university. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Jibin. So as we said, we hope to welcome as many of you as possible in KU Leuven. The view that you have here on the beginning slide is actually very close to the campus Group T. This is the library of KU Leuven, the historical library. We also have a new one, of course. But this square is actually really 200 meters from the campus Group T. So can I go to the next slide myself, or shall? Yeah. So first, maybe KU Leuven in Europe. In Belgium, as you know, is a very, very small country, not comparable in size to Thailand. But the advantage of this is that it's very close to the major European cities. So if you jump on a high-speed train, you can be in Paris, Amsterdam, London in 2-3 hours. So let's say that we are quite easily reachable, and that's a positive side of being such a small country. Yes, you can go to the next slide. KU Leuven is situated in the city of Leuven, which has always been a university town. As you can see on the slide, the university was founded in 1425, which makes it one of the oldest universities in Europe. Leuven itself is a nice small town, definitely compared to Bangkok, which is a metropolis. But the assets are that it's a safe and friendly town. So there are about 50,000 students in Leuven, of KU Leuven, and about 100,000 inhabitants. So it's really a nice student-friendly place. Leuven was the European Capital of Innovation in 2020 and the European City of Sports in 2021. So you can still see some remnants of that in the city. Yeah, the next slide, please. KU Leuven is not only an old university, as I said, 1425, but it's also a highly ranked university. In the Reuters World Ranking of Most Innovative Universities, we already for 4 years in a row have been ranked as the most innovative university in Europe. I'm not going to say too much about this because as you all know, your own university is also a very well-ranked university. So the next slide, please. Here you see a little bit more information about the innovative side of our university. Worldwide, as you can see, only American universities precede KU Leuven in innovative aspects. The innovation actually comes from two main sources, both investing a lot of staff in innovation and research and investing a substantial amount of research funding. So as you can see here, more than 7,000 researchers and professors are active at KU Leuven, and we have more than 6,000 PhD researchers. Also in our own faculty of engineering technology, we have quite hundreds and hundreds of PhD researchers. So it is really a research-driven university. Yes, next slide, please. We are also members of quite a number, because this is a non-exhaustive list of the major international networks we are members of. We are members of many more networks, but let's say that these are the main ones. So which means that we are quite well connected to a large number of international partner universities. Yes, next slide, please. So KU Leuven, as I said, has about 50,000 students in Leuven itself. And apart from that, there are also 12,000 students spread over different campuses in the country. And in our Faculty of Engineering Technology, we also offer engineering in 5 other places apart from Leuven. Okay, the next slide, please. A few numbers, as I said, it's more than 60,000 students, so it's a really big university. Interesting to see for you is that more than 10,000 of the 61,000 are international students. So if you come to Leuven, you are definitely not the only international student there. There is a lively international community and students mix. So it is an enriching international experience, let's say, to come to KU Leuven. Yes, the next slide. Here is a split down of the most popular nationalities of international students. Actually, the top are the Netherlands, because they are so close, and China, because it's, of course, a very big country. India, Italy, and Spain are the rest of the top 5 international students. International programs, and this is something where we come closer to what might be interesting for you, is that we have 6 international English-taught academic bachelors, and one of them is the one that my colleague Jibin and I will be talking about, is the Bachelor of Engineering Technology. Apart from the 6 English-taught bachelors, we have 72 master's programs and 23 advanced master's programs. So definitely there is a wide offer in English for international students. As I said, KU Leuven is a comprehensive university, which means that all types of study programs are presented in 16 faculties. The majority of the programs in the bachelor level are, of course, in Dutch, but the 6 English ones are the ones that are interesting to you. Yes, the next one, please. So as you can see, our Faculty of Engineering Technology is one of the faculties in the Science, Engineering and Technology group of KU Leuven. There are 3 faculties of engineering, 1 faculty of architecture, and 1 faculty of natural sciences. Yes, the next slide, please. And then the Faculty of Engineering Technology, here you have again a picture of the library. Yes, the next slide, please. Here you see some photos, first of all, of our rector, Professor Duxels. Our vice rector for science and engineering is Professor Hovers, and the dean of our faculty is Professor Lauwers. As I said, we have more than 6,000 students studying engineering technology, spread over 6 locations in Flanders. Group T campus is the largest of our campuses, where we have more than 2,000 of the 6,000 students present. And so interesting to see is that we have quite a lot of international students and staff in our study programs. Here, yeah, you can see the buildup of the study program. Our bachelor, unlike your undergraduate program, is a 3-year study program, and that's a 6-semester study program. So if you come to us, we will provide you with a special 2+2 system that Mr. Sun will probably be explaining about later. But this is our educational system. So students start in our first bachelor at the age of 18 in Belgium. Yes, the next slide, please. In our Faculty of Engineering Technology, our bachelor programs in English are in chemical engineering, electromechanical engineering, and electronic engineering. And apart from that, we also offer 9 master's programs in English. With this, I will then pass the word to my colleague who will, from the next slide on, give you some more information about the specific programs taught at Campus Group T in Leuven.
Thank you, Hilda. I just have to add a small remark. In the previous slide, these programs, they have the links to the courses. So if students are interested in, you can click on the link and then you will see the overview of the courses. Okay, thank you. We are very honored to join your this global event. I'm happy to introduce our faculty and eventually our campus to you. And I hope we will see you in Leuven soon. As Hilda already mentioned, we are one of the campus of our faculty, but our location is exactly in Leuven, the same city as the university. So we have some more advantages to attract more international students. So in total, we have around 600 international students, which counts almost 1/3 of our student population. And most of them came from China. It's because we have this dual degree program with a lot of Chinese universities, and hopefully we'll also have one with SIIT soon. We also have 2+2 program with India. So we have quite some Indian students. And of course, we also have 2+ dual degree program with Thammasat University. So we have some Thai students, not many, but they are growing. And then we have some other international students. Very interesting to mention is that we also have 175 Belgian students studying in our English programs, in our international programs, because they were international minded or they were attracted to the English program. So they didn't study the program in Dutch, but instead they joined our English programs. Hilda has mentioned earlier, our campus is well located. So it's just very near the city center and the university library. As a student, it's also very convenient to study because not far away from our campus, just by 4 minutes walk, then you can reach the Agora Learning Center, where you can work on yourself, or you can organize a team meeting, and you can rent a room, reserve a room, not rent, reserve a room to do the project, and so on. And this next door is the Pangaea Intercultural Meeting Center, which you can have a coffee with other international students or enjoy other activities for international students. There is one big student restaurant next to our campus, so it's very convenient. We also have a small canteen in our campus, so if you just want to buy some sandwich or snacks, you don't even have to walk out of the building. And opposite our campus, it's the language center, which can be interesting because every year a lot of exchange students, they wanted to learn some Dutch, because then it's easier to mingle with the locals, and also interesting to discover this language. It's for free for exchange students, so the classroom is just opposite our building, so it's very convenient. Hilde has already mentioned earlier, we are a highly ranked university. We're innovative. This is a very good example. So the students from our campus, they are master year students. They participate in the World Solar Challenge every 2 years, organized in Australia. And in the last edition, so in 2019, because the 2021 was cancelled due to COVID, last edition we have won the champion. So it's a very well-known competition among the university, especially for engineering universities such as Stanford or Delft University or Aachen University of Technology in Germany, because in this competition, your car is powered purely by the solar panels, so you can only use the energy from the sun. Not only you have to run very fast to reach to gain the #1 position, but also it's a long run, so it's almost 3,000 kilometers. So if you don't have a very sustainable design of this solar car, then probably you will fail. So you could not reach the end, the finishing point. So this competition is a kind of good example to show that our students are capable of making a very successful engineering product, the solar car, and they are well tested. So these are the group of students. They studied in our bachelor, and they were trained with a lot of skills. So not only they are capable of solving this hardcore engineering problem, but also like how to attract investment, how to get the sponsors, how to design and build it, and how to transport this car from Belgium to Australia. All those kind of small details, they work as a team and they solve it. There's one coach, one professor, but he's just most of the time giving guidance because professors are always very busy. So this is a very good example to show that if you studied at our university, eventually our faculty and our campus, you are be proven to be a very good engineer and to meet. Okay, so after our introduction, and we wish you were interested in coming to study our university as an exchange student. So here are some practical information for you. Okay, first, you have to be registered, or you have to apply at your SIIT, at your home university. Once you have been accepted, selected, then you will be nominated to our faculty. So we receive a list of students' name and contact information that, okay, you are coming to study next semester in our faculty. Okay, and next step for you is to prepare a learning agreement of around 15 to 30 ECTS study load. Learning agreement means you can go to the link of our program, look at the course contents, and then to find some equivalent or partially matched courses compared to the courses you're supposed to study in SIIT. So eventually you come to a table that on the left-hand side are the courses you are going to study at our university, and on the right-hand side are the equivalent courses at your home university, SIIT. So we suggest you can just have around 15 to 30 ECTS, so not too little, then you have nothing too much, so you have too much free time, but not more than 30, then otherwise you'll be overwhelmed. As an exchange students, in fact, you also have a little bit of freedom than our regular students. You can also choose to study 2 courses from the other faculties. For example, if you are interested in the aerodynamic technologies, okay, in our sister faculty of engineering science, they offer the aerospace program in master level. Some courses maybe you can join and study. By the way, Hilda already mentioned we are a system of 3-year bachelor. So if you are in your 4th year bachelor in SIIT, then we consider you should be able to study our master courses. So you can also select courses from the master program if you meet the prerequisites of that particular course. Okay, once you have a good learning agreement, you can apply online, okay, before 1st of May, if you are coming in the fall semester, so September, or if you are coming in the spring semester in February, okay, then you have to apply before 1st of October. It's online, so you just have to fill in some information and choose our faculty, and especially choose the right campus. Of course, I welcome you in Leuven, but of course we also have other colleagues in other campuses, in Ghent, in Bruges, or in Diepenbeek, some other cities. So depending on your choice of the courses. Besides filling in the online form, you just have to upload your passport, the transcript of your records, and then eventually the learning agreement. So very interesting for you is we are not very strict with the English language certificate, so you don't have to take the TOEFL or IELTS test. But of course, you should have sufficient knowledge if you have B2 level of your English language proficiency, and then you should be able to follow our courses. Okay, so that's how you apply, very simple. Yeah, okay, please select the right campus. For the housing, first come to your mind, you should be able to distinguish the short-term and long-term. The short-term means the first few days when you are in Leuven, because it's sometimes very difficult to look for a house online, remotely, I mean, So it's best that you first reserve a short accommodation for 3 or 5 days, and during those week, then you can start really go to the rooms and to see, okay, which one suits you best. So for the long term, for the 1 semester or even 2 semesters accommodation, we have 2 kinds. Okay, 2 kinds. One is the university owned, so accommodation, but majority comes from the private market. Here we mentioned private market, so the rooms are owned by the landlords, private landlords. However, it's in collaboration with the university. So we have a platform, a housing service of our university. In that platform, giving your criteria, you will be able to see, okay, which are the rooms which suitable for you. For example, you want to live alone, you want to have a bathroom in your room, or you want to have that price range. And then this platform, through their database, they give you some choices, and most of the options came from the private market. But these landlords are kind of certified by our university, so you don't have to be afraid of fraud or something. Yeah. Most of time, the students will choose a single room, so type A, a small room with shared bathroom or kitchen. That's depending on the size and the year of building. It's from around 400 euro to 600 euro. But also another popular type is studio. Studio means it's usually equipped with a private bathroom, sometimes even a small kitchen, and of course it will be more expensive. Also, it can be possible some studios are big enough for 2 persons. So if you come with 2, maybe you can consider about renting a studio. Apartment or house, that's usually for family, so a bigger group, and of course it's more expensive. Okay, it's the housing. Another concern is probably about the expenses, the cost of living here in Leuven. So as an exchange student, you don't have to pay any application fee or registration fee. So you just, this is in the agreement. And if you want to have the local health insurance in Belgium, because it's very cheap, it's only 100 euro per year, you can do that. But of course, as exchange student, most of the time, you're just here 1 semester, so you don't want to really pay for the 1 year insurance. Then you can also use your own insurance, like the travel insurance you bought during the duration where you're in Belgium. That is also fine. But anyhow, you need to have at least 1 kind of health insurance. So it's obliged if you want to study in KU Leuven. Sport card, it's only 30 euro per year. Then you can use the university's sport facilities. You can reserve tennis court, for example. You can reserve basketball field. You can borrow some facilities, and so on. And this sport card also includes the sports accident insurance. So you don't have to worry if you were injured during in the sports center. You have to pay a lot of money for the medical expenses. No, you don't have to worry about that. Because Leuven is a very small city, small town, and most of students choose to ride a bike to go from one classroom to the other. Of course, you're here for a short time, so you don't want to buy a new one, and you can rent it. As a student, you only have to pay 65 euro for half a year. Other courses including study books or materials, some other things. So it's around 1,000 euro per year, so 500 per semester. For day-to-day costs, like you want to know how much the price of one Coca-Cola bottle in Belgium, then you can click on that link. But generally speaking, the monthly expense will be around 400 euro. So all in all, it's like when you have to study in Leuven, then each month, including the rent of the room plus the expenses, it will be around 800 euro per month. So you have to keep that in mind when you plan to come. Okay, thank you. And eventually, we have arrived the last slide, and these are the email address of Hilda and me. So you are always welcome to send our emails if you have any questions. And we're looking forward to welcoming you in Belgium, and especially in Leuven. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, so thank you very much to Hugh and also Shubin San. So it's an honor to have both of you here, and actually we also have Kun Kantima, the Lasong office in Thailand, who kindly joined us today. So if I may, I would like to ask my team to spotlight Kun Kantima on the stage as well. All right, so here we are. So let me just introduce myself to Shubin San again. I am P. Chalika. We have some communication through an email. Yes, so very nice to meet you today. And thank you very much for taking good care of our first student from SIIT to join KU Leuven now. She's one of the good students from SIIT as well. Yeah, and I believe that today, after listening to your presentation from Hugh and from you, SIIT, this will inspire our student a lot to want to go to Belgium. Even myself, I also want to visit.
Yes, please do come. Yeah.
yeah, it's very nice. So we still have around 7 minutes more from for this section. In case if our student has the question, please feel free to ask, because now we have an honor guest, special guest from KU Leuven here already, 3 of them here. So if students have the question, may I also ask Miss Siwaporn, Kun Siwaporn is here to turn on your camera, because she's the one who is in communication with Shubin.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, this is Siwaporn. She's our coordinator for outgoing exchange student. Yeah, and may I also invite Miss Chontisha, maybe she's here. She's the one who is taking care of our incoming exchange student.
Thank you for the taking care of Michelle.
I think he's very happy, right?
yeah, he's very excited, and he really learned a lot. He said it's a whole different life experience for him.
Right, because he joined a lot of activities at SIIT.
You know, even last semester, one of your students joined us, and even like
Michelle,
who joined. We had at last time we have the what we call TU Open House, a big event that we have a lot of high school students join our big event in the university, and he's one of the representative of the exchange student, and he did a lot of activities. It's so much fun. He's very nice. So thank you for sending very good student to us to join SIIT.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure there are more students interested to come. We already received 3 or 4 applications from this semester.
Yeah, so I'm not sure whether our student here, do you have any question to ask? Because we still have around 5 minutes here. Even Shantisha and Siwaporn, if you have the question to ask, please feel free to ask here. It's very good opportunity that we have KU colleagues here with us today to this session. One student just asked, I have to look for the course at Group T, KU Leuven campus only, right? Is that, yeah, I think so, because, yeah.
Well, actually, the thing is, for the bachelor courses in English, and then you have limited choices, especially for engineering part. Then it's only our campus which offer the bachelor course in English. But if you are in the first year bachelor undergraduate program, then you should be able to find some other master courses, not only in our Group T campus, but also, for example, campus in Ghent, campus in St. Catherine-Waver, or some other campuses. They offer some programs in English for the master. So depending which year are you, then you have to, yeah. But for bachelor, then indeed, then you only have to look at our courses in Group T in Leuven.
So can bachelor student take master course? Cannot, I guess.
If the student in your fourth bachelor year, then it's okay. Then we consider okay, he has the same equivalent capabilities for our master students. Yeah.
Of course, because normally we will send our fourth year last semester, which is their 8th semester already.
Okay.
They are in the last
then it's great.
semester of
Okay,
the
it's good to
year.
know. Yeah, then they are open to select any master year courses. But of course, each master courses, they also have a description of prerequisites. So make sure the student knows the background knowledge. Otherwise, it will be too difficult.
Yeah. Is there any minimum or maximum credit for?
We suggest we don't make strict rules, but we suggest between 15 to 30. Yeah. 16 is also fine. So
16. So if I understand correctly, you use ECTS system, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
ECTS system,
right.
indeed.
Because your 5 ECTS will be compared to our 3 credit from SIT.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
And
So
for our students, the study load for one semester is around 30 ECTS.
All right.
Yeah.
So for the maximum is 30, right?
If the student's really interested in our courses and he or she wanted to study more credits, normally it's no problem.
Okay.
But of course, it's quite overwhelming. So more than 30 is quite
right.
heavy. Yeah.
Okay. And once
I believe that the location of the campus should also be considered, right? Because if the students want to choose the courses of other campuses, they have to keep in mind about the location. The distance from the main campus to the other campuses. So because the class schedule, so it's not possible to travel from one city to another city in one day for different.
Yeah, it will be more difficult. That's true.
Right. It's a bit far, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends on what faculty you are. If you choose the faculty that's located in Leuven, that would be feasible. But if it's outside Leuven, that would be not difficult, let's say.
To Ghent campus, okay. From you can take the train from Leuven station to Ghent. I think that takes about 45 minutes, and then from there you can take the tram to the Leuven to the Ghent campus. So the total journey is like 1 hour.
For one round, right?
Yeah, for the single trip. Yeah, for the single trip to go from Leuven to the Ghent campus.
Right. I see. So how about the size of the class in KU normally? I mean, how many students?
It's actually depending on which year you are. In the first bachelor year, they have big lectures, like 200 students in one lecture hall. But when you are advanced into the higher years, the class becomes smaller and smaller. So sometimes only 30 students in the classroom, especially for the labs. When the students are doing a lab, it's usually a very small group, like 20 students. Yeah.
And can exchange student take the laboratory class?
it's actually one of our mandatory learning formats. So most like 90% of our courses have a lab. So and it's mandatory. So you cannot skip any labs, otherwise you have failed this course. So we consider the practical skill is hands-on experience is very important for our engineering faculty. So that's why we really stress on that. And even there are some courses are project-based, so you don't have a lot of lectures. The coach will first explain the theory or the main objective, and then you have to form a team, and students will try to finalize, eventually give a report or demonstration at the end of that course.
All right. So just one last question, since we already run out of the time at the moment. So as I saw from the presentation about housing for the student, so that means the international office will also help student in terms of the facilitating for the accommodation. But I just want to know whether it is difficult to get the room or not, because somehow, you know, in some crowded city or in some city, it's quite difficult to get the room, even though the international office support and help to book the room, but the room really fully booked very quick. So is there any problem or difficult in terms of searching for accommodation in KU Leuven?
I think 2 years before COVID, we don't see much problem, but because of COVID, after the pandemic, it seems there is a shortage in our accommodation in our university. So our suggestion is to try to look for the room as early as possible. But on the other hand, you don't have to panic. So most of the time, even you couldn't find anything before you came. After you arrive, with the help of our housing service department, and eventually you could be able to find a place to stay.
All right. So I think that we should not worry too much, because we have so lovely supporter from KU Leuven International Office, and also from our Lesong office in Thailand, who help to assist the student, to advise the student all the time. All right.
And
so
also the Belgian students, and also the Belgian students who were at your campus before, because your first student was assisted by our our exchange students to get the room as well.
Right.
So the chunk of the room from Michelle.
Okay, so thank you so much. So it's very fun today with the presentation, which unfortunately that time's up at the moment now. So I hope that soon for the next year we could have like a good student to send to KU Leuven. And please be reminded that we are waiting for more KU Leuven students to join SIIT in the future. And also thank you very much to here to Bin Sun, right? And also to Luke for joining our session today. We really hope that you can join us in the next event again. And thank you in advance for taking care of our next student. And also thank you for taking good care of our current student as well.